I think that the amount of, I don't think there's a lot of people out there that kind of struggle and challenge involved in something. If I had another backup bike, I would probably do that with this. All right, another ride. How many has it been? I have no idea. Probably 300, maybe more. All right, it's 5:45, starting out in the city of Orange on the Santiago Creek Trail. Good morning. So it's staying dark in the morning again. I think just last week it would have been a little bit lighter than this. It's another cold morning. Southern California cold. It's 60, which I know doesn't sound very cold, but I swear when I went to bed it was 80 degrees. I was sweating. And I woke up and it was 60. So I haven't, I used to wear a face mask, face covering in the mornings and gloves. And both of those are missing. I don't know what happened to them. So this might be a little bit dark. I don't have my headlamp on. Even if I did, it wouldn't make a difference. But I should be able to lighten it up during editing. I did wear an extra sweater today, which is helping a little bit, but it's still, man, it's still freezing. I feel like it's colder than 60. Let's look. Yeah, it says it's 60. So last week was a pretty good week for the channel. I got 16, I think it was 16 new subscribers. I had a video, a regular video that got almost 1,000 views, which was really good. You know, the success of this channel is going to become dependent, you know, on my creativity. And but also on you know, comments and suggestions made by you guys. So and how do I measure success? Well, first off, it's already, to me, a successful channel. You know, I started out with 0 subscribers. 11 months ago, and you know, now I have, I don't know, 336, which is, in my opinion, it's good because, you know, because I'm doing what I set out to do, and you know, most of the comments are positive. I get a few dislikes here and there, but you know, I don't know. I just think it's fun to do. It's fun to go back and forth with comments. It's fun to go back and forth to work. But yeah, so how would I measure a continuing success? So if you look at the analytics on the channel, it's grown consistently. I think like even some of my views went down a few weeks ago, you know, but there's going to be up and down trends. But even when the views went down, the viewing hours were still more, and you know, the subscribers kind of flatlined a little bit, but then all of a sudden last week it went up significantly. So yeah, success to me, honestly, is I would like to, I'm not really looking to make a bag. I'm not trying to make money. I mean, it would obviously help because then I could YouTube, do this YouTube thing instead of getting a second job to, you know, get a little extra money, because things are getting expensive down here in Southern California. They have been. So, but really now, I didn't think it was possible before. I mean, I knew it was possible, but I didn't think that the channel would get this much attention, which 300 subscribers may not seem a lot to anybody else, but to me it is. And more importantly, like I said, it's not a community yet, but I feel like it's gonna evolve into that. And you know, ultimately I think I can review bikes. And I know I've talked about it before, but I'll probably be talking about it a lot more, just because I really think it's possible, just from everybody's positive feedback. And so that's what I want to do. I want to get, you know, I think the 1,000 subscriber mark would be when I would probably start getting offers. And the idea is to do the thing that sets me apart, which, like I said, I know I talked about it before, is that I mean, I'm on this bike almost 2 hours a day. So there's a lot of people that review bikes out there, but they're just going to give you one ride or two rides or maybe three rides at the most. Whereas I'm going to give these bike manufacturers a review that's a long-term review in a short amount of time. So, you know, in a week I could have 120 miles or more. and be able to give the potential buyers, a better review. And I think that the amount of, I don't think there's a lot of people out there that can do that. I mean, there probably is, but not as many as like others that just kind of ride their bikes on the weekends, which is cool too. Man, it's still pretty cold. I think another springboard is getting a new like buying a bike that's buying a bike that's kind of popular at that specific time is another springboard to kind of get your channel started. That's what happened with Shoot the Chit when he I think he bought that Wired Freedom, which was a hot bike last year, and that's when he blew up, when he did his review on that. But he also puts a lot more creativity into his videos, a lot more editing and comedy and things like that. He's just got hey, good morning. How you doing, man?
Good, thank you.
He's kind of got that angle going for him. And he has a lot of knowledge about bikes. He knows a lot about bikes. He knows how to work on them. And there's not much to him though. Broken beer bottle. So I don't know, riding in the winter versus the summer so far. I mean, I had some pretty cold mornings, which was challenging at times. But I think those morning rides in complete darkness they just had a lot of they had a lot of depth to them. You know, there was just like these rides are pretty basic. But riding at night, and you know, the challenge of the cold weather and the rain is a little different. So I think anytime there's kind of struggle and challenge involved in something, it's a little more has a little more depth to it. But the springtime was pretty nice, you know, when after we'd gotten a bunch of rain and the creek trail was super green and there was so many flowers and everything was so vibrant. That was pretty nice too. Alright, so we're on Main. Going over the 5 freeway. Go on Broadway real quick because these statues are really cool. So I was looking up true crime stories in Orange County, and there was one, I think it was from 1986, and it was I don't remember all the details, but it was a true crime story involving a man that was murdered in his condo on North Broadway, and I wanted to find the location, and this is it. So that lady was just coming out with her dog, so I don't want to like necessarily go back over there because I don't want her to trip out. But if we go in the street, oh yeah, we can. So this is it for sure, and this is the actual condo right here. C. I recognize it from. So they did a a true crime documentary on it on the Oxygen channel, and this is the spot. And it was they don't mention the address. They say North Broadway, and then Condo C, and that's it right there. So that wasn't very hard to find. We're gonna get smacked by this car. So yeah, if I end up doing a true crime thing, it's gonna be I'll have it, make it a separate channel, We'll go on the other side here. Put ourselves at risk. Alright, let's get back over on Main Street. Am I gonna be stuck in here? I'm gonna be stuck in here, guys. Look at this mosaic a little bit closer. I went through this same section a couple weeks ago, but I want to look at this a little closer. It's pretty cool. Cut through this little alley back here. All right, so we're to 17th Street. If this car will turn, I was going to try to jump across, but we're going to go this way, I guess. All right, how many minutes into this are we? 24 minutes into the ride. We're at 5.5 miles, 51.7 volts. Let's cut up this way a little bit. Alright, so we're on Durant Street. And I've seen this KPC Picasso up here in a lot of different areas, so I'm not too sure what that represents. But I just saw it on the tree too. I'm thinking it might be crazy proud criminals. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We're back on Broadway. KPC X3. Hi. Another e-biker. We cut back over to Broadway, I guess. So once I get to Broadway, I can we got lots of houses built right here. Let's take a look at them. So we got these shelters here. And there was another one. make a U-turn. Go back this way. So these bike paths here are pretty nice. Bike lanes. There's a little bit of infrastructure started. That's going to be going to the train station. First Street, and we are how many minutes into this now? 32. So I think from here we will we'll probably start going a little faster. Broadway, just passing Chestnut. We're gonna go back over here to Sycamore. back to Main Street. Well, I haven't seen this statue before. That's a very nice one. Very nice. I have that battery removed off the back of my bike, so we kind of rally around the neighborhoods a little easier. Man, if I had a bike I could jump. There's so many cool little obstacles here. I'd really like to get a bike that I can ride a little more aggressively on. Urban e-biking out here. Like right here, you can hit this transition and land on the other side right here. That'd be awesome. Not too sure what e-bike would work for that kind of riding though. I mean, if I had another backup bike, I would probably do that with this one, but with no suspension, it's just I'm gonna crack the frame. I need something like a, yeah, that has suspension on both sides. We're gonna get the light. We gotta hurry up. I might end this video on sunflower because it's pretty long. That lady we just passed, I haven't seen her in a long time. The last time I saw her was right over here at Chevron. She always has a very, very big smile going. There's a skateboard launch ramp right there. I'm seeing a lot of LFK graffiti. I just saw a guy spray painting the trees, the palm trees, from people putting graffiti on the trees. I just realized most of these trees are painted. LFK. Alright. We're going to have to look that up. Whoever LFK is, they went off. So I don't know if that's a street gang or a tagging crew. Got a bunch of cars behind me. Let me turn these fools here. Pretty straightforward from here. Survived the perils of Santa Ana. Now it's time to survive the perils of Irvine. I'm going to go ahead of this car. That was the guy yesterday that was getting all mad at the crossing, the crosswalk light. So, been riding for 50 minutes, 12 miles, and we're at 47.7 volts, about normal. Got the hill climb. All right, well, that was a great ride. It always is, most of the time. So, we have just enough time to blow that light. Alright, we have lots of cars. I don't think we're going to get over to the turning lane today. Do not think we're going to make it. Oh, we might. Well, we're just going to scooch on out here and do it. Oh. Not the safest move, but we got it. We got it. All right. right, well, if you made it this far into the video, I appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one.